Welcome back, everyone. Today we're starting off with a brisk morning and waiting for Jeff to arrive. He's gonna see the Z for the first time since he gave it to me. Well, he's seen it in videos, but I mean in person. Plus, we've done a lot of things to the car that he has not seen in video yet. And I'm really curious if he's gonna want to take it home with him after he drives it. He still doesn't know that I'm offering him the car back. Basically what happened was he hit me up asking if I was going to a meet that's nearby. And I was actually not aware of this meet. So I was like, yeah, of course I'll go with you. And then I was like, hey, what if you drove your Z to the meet? And honestly, with what this car has been through, I'm gonna give you guys a quick recap and see how we got it to this point. This past summer, I met up with Jeff, a former police officer. He told me how he owned this car since 1997 and it had been sitting for 5 years. His goal was to pass this car on to someone who can put these parts to good use. Upon receiving the car and looking into it at my brother's house, we decided, what if we tried to fix this car and bring it back to its former glory? So we began taking it apart and diagnosing the issues it had, and while we were taking off the intake manifold and valve covers, we decided to refresh them. I did notice there was a couple holes in the exhaust, so we patched those up, and then we were ready for the first test drive. It's running. The car drove honestly very well. It had a few minor issues we straightened out. Then my good friends Ray and Peyton buffed and polished the car, bringing whatever paint was left back to its former glory. We did end up throwing on some skirts to cover some rust temporarily. I put Jeff's old taillights back on, did a quick detail to the car, and now we await his arrival. So what do you guys think? Is Jeff going to take the car home? What's going on, Mr. Jeff?
It's my friend Brian.
Hey, Brian.
How you doing? Brian, Mike, and Francie.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hey.
Nice to see you again, dude.
Car looks awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
I like the white wheels too. Looks good.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that.
Looks good, man. Hey, Brian, here's my old hood. He got it restored.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
I always
Forgot
wanted
about
to.
that.
It was so flaky, but Andrew definitely worked some wonders on it.
Yeah, and this thing is still there a little bit, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, it looks sick though. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
This is called the hamburger badge.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it looks good though. My Dash is doing the same thing.
Yeah, lifting right in the center.
Mine started doing it when I lived in San Diego though, because it was so hot, and sunny all the time. So,
Right.
before that, it was perfect. I love to see it in person. It looks so much lower
Does it really?
in real life. Yeah.
Huh.
I love it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Walmart's
that.
body kit too is the best. I've always loved it. You know that Japanese magazine I
Oh yeah, I saw it in there.
first page.
Yep.
The white one. Yeah.
So good. But how about this black Z?
Yeah, let's check this out.
Enough about the green
I
one.
know. Got the flat panel that we talked about on
Yeah.
but yeah.
The early model.
Man, did you lower it?
Nope.
This is just those old Intracts. You put the twin turbo wheels on the front.
I did.
Yeah.
We did put skirts on the side.
Oh, no shit.
So
You
it
covered the rust.
kind of, helps out the
yeah.
rust factor a little bit there.
But you still got the best mud flaps. Oh, not the. Oh yeah. The
Yeah, yeah.
mud flaps.
Oh, I had to put the mud flaps on
I
there.
think it makes it look lower.
I agree.
I think it looks cool. So the funny thing is, so my friend Brian here, I used to own a martial arts school.
Okay.
And his son, he brought his son there when he was like 5. And so we've been friends ever since. But this is the car I was driving that entire time.
No way.
Yeah. The entire time.
That's cool.
So every Saturday we used to go to lunch at Culver's or other places. But every Saturday after class we would go to lunch. So I would obviously take this.
So you recognize this thing too, then?
Oh yeah. This, Jeff's a true friend. You know, we were working on it one time, changing the injectors.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And then I got squirted in the eye with gas, and he just sat there and laughed. I fell down on the ground laughing because I'm sitting there reeling in pain.
It was hilarious.
Oh man.
Because you know the injectors that get
Oh,
stuck.
they're
we're-
so bad.
We're like prying it. He's literally over the car prying, and it went right in his eye. Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh,
So
man.
a good friend, his first reaction is always to.
Oh yeah, gotta laugh it off.
It was hilarious. So funny. You want to take this beast for a...
Yeah, let's take it for a rip.
This is the right-hand drive Acura?
This is the first car, yeah, the right-hand drive one.
Yep. I've seen all the videos. So it's got the cool headliner and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So Brian, this is a Japanese import called a Gloria, Nissan Gloria, that he replaced the entire rear end on it. The quarter, the trunk, everything was completely smashed in like a rear-ended. Wow. This thing got...
Is that weird to get used to driving on the wrong side?
You get used to it pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even shifting though, like left-hand
Oh, yeah.
shifting, do you?
It's kind of like the first time you like hit the windshield wipers instead of like
Oh.
the turn signal. But after,
Yeah.
after 1 or 2 times of that, you get it.
But the shift pattern is the same. Oh, you put
Of
those
course.
taillights back on.
I had to.
Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious.
And your badge
Yeah, I
too.
see that. Classic. like I said, I knew that when we first met, I knew those taillights would get a lot of hate, but it's funny that I looked in the comments and there was a guy like, I had those same taillights, you know?
There's a lot of people for them.
I know. I'm a big Ferrari guy, and that's why I got them.
They do give off Ferrari vibes.
Yeah, but they don't, you know, they don't make them no more. They're kind of funny. They need to be polished up a little bit.
Oh, they did polish up pretty good. It's
You
just,
polished that part, yeah.
yeah, it's just a little hazy.
Yep. Looks good, though.
I'm surprised this one came back to life.
Oh, wow.
My friends Peyton and Ray buffed the whole car the last couple days just to try and
Wow.
bring it back to life a little bit.
Oh, that's funny. You know, it's sad that, you know, it sat outside for probably 5 years.
Uh-huh.
And I would go outside and I would start it once a week, or I'd take it around the block a few times or whatever. But none of this was there.
Oh, really?
None of this rust was there until it sat outside for like 5 years. It's so sad because I wish I would have had room, because had I put it in the garage, all this would have been fine. And even the fade, like this fade, wasn't there until it sat outside.
It's crazy what the sun does
I
just
know.
for sitting.
Dude, look at that. Is this Bondo, you think, peeling off here?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Do you know of any body work that was done on it? Because I think this quarter was definitely replaced.
I
like,
think that quarter was replaced.
all the way up to here even.
Yep. I think that quarter was replaced when I got it. The side skirts look awesome.
Yeah, they're like a OEM style.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything flashy, you know,
No,
just to
they're
keep it
perfect.
simple.
I always love when the side skirts anyway, because it makes the car look lower, because it like drops the whole
Oh,
elevate
100%.
the car.
Definitely.
Yeah, it looks sick. Does that seat still roll forward and backward?
I did pinch it back into position, so it might stay. I haven't test driven it with the passenger yet.
It was kind of fun. I didn't mind.
So the funny thing, Franzi, I don't know if he told you this or not, but it was fine. Well, it would always stick, and I could get it to snap back into place.
Yeah.
But when I was getting this car out of the garage to give to him, I just went crazy on it, and I ended up breaking it.
I mean, that's like the least of our worries. We've had much worse random car
This is
oddities.
Yeah. Too funny.
It was fun.
Still got the Blizzaks on it for winter.
Oh, yeah.
These things make it drive like a truck in the winter.
I believe it. The tread is crazy on these
Yeah.
wheels.
When I, as you know, I drove this thing all year round. With the regular tires on it, I would get stuck in a plowed parking lot. I could put it in gear, get out of the car, and I would take this and I could push the car sideways.
That's crazy.
But then when I put the Blizzaks on it, I was like leaving trucks at the stop sign. Not the greatest winter car, but a lot of fun anyway. I didn't even see you got the R34 here.
Yeah, the Impala.
So this bumper, I got rear-ended at a stoplight one day,
Uh-huh.
and it was not bad. Like the dude just barely bumped me, but the paint buckled right here.
Couldn't even tell.
No, this is a different bumper.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say.
So rather than go through insurance, I told the guy, I found a bumper for $75 on eBay. If you just give me that money, we'll call it good. So he showed up at this is when I had my karate school. He showed up, gave me cash, and I put the bumper on. So
Wow.
the bumper is not original to the car, but it was like, I just
It was
replaced
already black?
It was already black.
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
So I just bolted it.
Best case scenario.
Yeah. So it worked out good. Because the other one, which is typical, they start to get kind of waves in them, like through here because of the understructure. And so, and this one didn't have the waves. Mine was already starting to have the waves.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, very cool, man. You put that clip back on too. Oh no,
No.
still.
Still a little.
That clip was in the console.
Because the thing is, once you take off that.
Oh, I know.
You
You're
know,
gonna break it.
one time
There's no
install.
way. That's why I left it out. 'Cause I'm like, I'm not
Yep.
putting it back on. It'll break.
Yeah.
These third brake lights are notorious for breaking.
Yeah.
Even
It's
the
all
one you
one
got.
piece.
I got
It
one
is.
brand new in box broken.
Broken, yeah. He opened the box. And it
I
already
remember
broke.
that, yeah.
Well, what do you say?
Yeah, let's take it for a ride.
Take it around the block?
All right. Franzi, have you driven it yet?
Did I drive this one?
You have driven this car, yeah.
I don't remember which seat I drove.
You drove this car when we dropped off the green car for paint.
Okay, yeah, I remember now. I'm really short to drive these kind of cars.
All right, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to ride in the back seats.
Can you imagine Brian in the back seat? Oh, it's like an old friend. You know?
Yeah.
My door is still open.
We got e-brake works. I don't know if I left it in gear or not.
I just put it here.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But yeah, this is, I mean, everything feels so familiar. Oh, you gotta help that.
Yeah, I got to help it a little bit.
Yeah.
I wish it still worked. I wanted to see it. I've never seen one of those in action.
Yeah. So it doesn't, like if you flip it over, it won't.
Yeah. Because I remember you telling me there's a button and I felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just...
Usually, yeah.
It's crazy it still flips, though.
Oh, the clock's not working.
That went out 2 days ago.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh,
Crazy.
it
Unless...
needs to work.
Unless I didn't plug it in when I put this on. That could also be possible.
Yeah, I wonder if... I mean, I know that they're notorious for failing, but their washer fluid's low.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if I can... Oh, man, it's so different than driving the other car. Should I turn right?
Yeah, wherever you want to go.
Okay. Am I going to scrape?
No. Not in this one.
So... Man. It seems... You know, the thing is, it seems louder than when I had it, but it's been so long, obviously, since I drove it.
Yeah.
But it shifts amazing.
Doesn't it feel great?
There was so much slop in that other shifter.
It was bad.
It was bad. I'll go left. I know you got some speed bumps around here, don't you?
Yeah, right there.
I gotta get used to this clutch again.
Oh yeah, with the lightweight flywheel.
Yeah, it's supposed to rev quicker. That was the idea.
It definitely does rev up pretty fast.
So, which way should I go?
Probably right.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, this is... Like I said, it feels familiar, but also foreign at the same time because it's been so long since I drove it.
How long do you think it's been?
I think probably 7 years.
Oh, man.
Oh, here's your photo spot.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the speed bump. Sorry about that, man. I didn't know the road.
It's your car, bro.
It's your car.
How's it feel?
It feels so, like I said, familiar but funny at the same time. The car I'm driving now is obviously newer and more refined.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to the noises. But it's, you know, driving something like this is more visceral, but it's more fun, you know, more engaging.
Definitely.
So, yeah, I love it. The fact that you replaced all the injectors and did all the EGR deletes and all that other garbage.
Oh, I go right. Yeah, we had to get rid of all the junk while the manifold was off.
Yeah.
It makes a world of a difference too.
Yeah, all that stuff I wanted to do, but you know, when it's your only car, you can't really afford to have it down for a week at a time, you know. So I was never able to do any of that stuff that I'd like to. So
definitely understand. The daily has to remain the daily.
Yeah, I didn't have another car to play with, so we got some geese here. I had a goose take off and hit my squad and take the mirror off one time. They were just standing there like that, and he flew into the side of my squad car and broke the mirror right off.
Oh wow, I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always walking around over here.
Should I turn or go?
You go straight. Excuse me.
Funny. Oh, you must have fixed the bog, like when you let off the gas.
I certainly did.
Was it that idle air control valve?
So it was a mixture of two things, I think. One, the connectors were completely toast.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about those.
And then when I put those on, we're gonna turn right at the light, by the way. When I put those on, it still was bogging out. I was like, And then I checked the adjustment screw on the idle air control valve, and it was all the way tightened. So I was like, oh. So I just loosened it a little bit. That's all it needed was.
That's all it was?
Yeah.
I actually replaced that one time.
Really?
So I got used to this clutch engagement. When I lived in San Diego, my car the idle would go up and down. Like it would idle up to like 1500 RPM, then drop, and then idle up, and then drop, and then we kept doing that over and over. And it ended up being that. I ended up replacing that valve. You know, back then it was only like $60 or something.
Oh, wow.
Probably 200 now.
Oh, it's easily 200 now.
Yeah. What's the speed limit here?
45.
This is funny. Feels so good though.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to believe I drove this for like 14 years though, in the snow and everything.
It's the same car.
I know. Amazing. It's back to life.
Did you think I was gonna bring it back to life or part it out?
I thought you were probably gonna bring it back to life, especially since it just needed injectors. But I know that you talked about putting the drivetrain in Nate's car, your brother's car.
Yeah.
So I thought that there was a chance that you would part it out, just because the body to me was so rusty. I know anything's fixable, but since you already had one and he had one, I thought it was a natural part out.
Right.
Oh, geez, sorry about that.
You're fine. No, you're good.
Trying to get used to driving again.
No worries, dude.
You know, the car I have now is the first automatic car I've ever owned.
The Audi?
Yeah.
How's it feel? Do you miss the manual at all?
I do. Yeah, like I said before, it's more engaging. Like you have to be part of the driving experience.
Definitely.
When you have a manual, do I turn here?
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes with the automatic, you just kind of drive and your mind wanders, and
Right.
this is just more.
You're more dialed into the car.
Yeah, for sure. This feels really good though.
Yeah, the injectors made a world of a difference.
Oh my god, yeah. And the funny story with my friend getting sprayed in the eye, that was the second or third time that I had been replacing injectors, but you know, they had superseded the part number many times, but they were still the same injectors that failed with ethanol.
Yep.
So
The early style.
the early style, right? But in order to change to the later style, there was a whole, you know, it was a whole process again, and I couldn't afford to not have a car for that period of time. So.
Right. Yeah, because the fuel rail is different for how it seats them and whatnot. But yeah, I figured while I had the manifold off, I would just convert it all.
Yeah, and then that manifold underneath, you know, there's the intake manifold or whatever that one is underneath.
Yep.
That's also different for if you wanted to do the full late style injectors,
Right.
adapters.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I went down that rabbit hole for a while too, but again, it was, oh, here it is.
The legendary speed bump.
Yeah, sorry, man.
You're good.
I can't get over how good the shifter feels, though.
Oh,
It's
it made a world of a difference.
Yeah, it is so. It feels so good.
Changes the driver feel more than anything, I think.
Yeah, it is beautiful. Should I back in?
We're about to head out, I guess, so you can pull off to the side somewhere. Yeah, you can fine.
Are we allowed to park? I'll back up. Are we allowed to park on the side of the road?
Yeah.
You know, when I was driving here, I was thinking about the shift pattern, and I was like, I can't remember where reverse is. But just now I did it without even thinking about it because
Really?
It must have come back.
Oh, the e-brake does work now.
Oh, that's right.
How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, this car deserves somebody like you. You have the time and the knowledge to fix it.
It's all fixed.
So, yeah, it's all complete. Look at that. Still got the cigarette lighter.
Oh, yeah. Had to make sure everything was still there.
Yeah. Very cool, man. What an awesome experience.
Yeah, man. Thank you for the opportunity.
I'm glad. I was so happy. I told my wife actually for probably a year or two, because she was always on me, like, what are you going to do with that car? You know, it's sitting in the garage. And I'm like, I'm going to find a YouTuber that can have it. He can just have it and fix it, you know. And I came across your channel because of the green car.
Right.
And then I saw that you were, you know, an hour away from me. And I'm like, man, that's perfect. I thought so. So
It just lined up.
I hope you're enjoying it.
I love this car.
That was the goal.
Well, is this something that you'd want back?
Well, I mean, I don't know where I would put it. I was hoping you'd get some use out of it. So,
All right. No worries.
yeah.
I figured I'd offer it back to you
No,
as a gesture.
that's a very kind gesture, but I would, I get more enjoyment watching you do stuff to it and fix it and mess with it. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Totally fair.
I really enjoy the videos. So, it's fun.
Cool.
Thank you for letting me drive it again.
Anytime. You can drive it anytime you want. Anytime. Just let me know.
Still got the valet key, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Do you leave it in gear or do you just leave it in the e-brake?
I just leave it in.
Just on the e-brake?
Yeah. It's that good now.
Oh, you still got the aux cable?
I try to leave it just how I got it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Very cool. Should we jump out and figure out our
Yeah.
Hey, are you allowed to park on both sides of the road?
Yeah. It's just overnight, no parking.
Is that good, Mike?
Yeah, that's good there. Ha ha ha.
We've only been here for like 7 minutes.
We're at the meet.
I'm used to leaving it in first. So.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta tell you, the longer I drive it, I feel totally normal. Like,
You used to it again?
yeah, like when I first got in it, obviously there was some adjustment or whatever, but as I'm driving here, it's like I never stopped driving it. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
My buddy Brian used to have that exact car. The one that drove here, Michael.
No way, really?
Yeah, he had a silver E46. This is a 04 6-speed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are always great cars to see.
I was getting on him today for selling the thing. Should have never sold that
And
car.
there's one just pulling up.
Yep, because it was a great car. It was a wonderful car. Brian, you see the silver E46?
Yeah. You gotta get a shot of the car seat in the Lambo.
Yeah. Oh, you're fine. Do your thing. Wow, it's a small engine.
Yeah, right?
Car seat. There's no badge. I don't know. It's one of those. It's either a Legend or a Vigor. I don't know these Acuras too well. I've never seen a two-door though. Usually they're four doors when I see them. The headlights are interesting on this. It gives me Accord feelings, but I don't know. The chrome circle headlights. It's a cool color. Is that the factory turbo?
Yeah.
Wow, they put it in the front too. It's crazy. Wow. It was, yeah. Fluxing. Best oil change ever.
5.3 LS.
What do you think of this paint job, Fran?
It's stainless steel. That's crazy.
Right? You can cook a egg on this if you wanted to.
They're stainless. So cool.
These cars look good together. White on white on white on white.
Sitting in pieces next to the surface.
No, B-pillar is crazy. It's got the phone in there. This is crazy. White sunroof cover. Wow, that's sweet. Super clean. Yeah, look at that. I don't really see these too often. Only at car shows do I ever see a DeLorean.
Yeah. I love the wheels, the stock wheels.
Yes.
Big meaty rear tires. They look cool.
Wow, that is really meaty. They don't all have this body line sticker on the side, do they?
He added that actually. But, yeah, he added that.
I didn't notice the lights on the door too.
There, you want to help me at the table?
Neat.
Alex Palmieri.
Hey!
How you doing?
I love the hoodie.
Thanks, buddy.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Good
Mike.
to meet you. Hey, Mike.
Do you know Mike?
He's
He's got a
we met?
YouTube channel.
Oh,
He's from
cool.
here too.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's an option. Whatever that, I think it says international, whatever that badge says, it's like a rare spec, but it's a manual car.
Interesting.
And it has heads-up display, one of the first cars with heads-up display.
Do you know what year this thing is? 88. Wow. Manual. I have never seen a manual in this car.
Had the same door handles on it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, whoa, yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
Back seats look pretty spacious, actually.
On and on about how comfortable. Yeah. Kids love
For a two-door, that's that's impressive. Quad 442, is that the trim?
Well, I don't even think he ever cleared up if that was the correct badge for this, but this is all hand painted pinstripes too.
Hand painted? Wow,
Yep.
that's impressive.
He had a guy come in and hand paint those.
Probably the cleanest Oldsmobile I've ever seen from the 80s. See the cantilever? Is that cantilever setup?
Yeah.
This isn't factory, is it? I don't think I've seen that on a Lambo.
So the funny thing is, my car, my Audi, shares the front brakes with this car. If you look at the front calipers, they're the same, except for this will have carbon ceramic, mine are steel.
So your brake jobs are expensive, is what you're saying.
But those are the exact calipers that are on my car.
Wow. Those are massive. Holy.
So the front brake rotors in steel for my car are $2,000 just for the rotors.
Have you had to do a brake job yet?
No, I need to though. It's getting a lip on it quite bad.
Oh no. You see how low the glass goes. It's almost in line with the fender. That's crazy. Vents in the wing too.
Beautiful car. They do the most amazing custom exhausts here at the shop.
Really?
They're incredible.
You said this is from the 90s?
Yeah, I don't know the exact year, but yeah, they're like 90s time frame.
Interesting.
There's OJ, he owns them.
Oh, cool.
Looks like he's doing an interview. Mark 5. But you can put whatever motor you want in there.
The orange pops. The ducting in the front too. Oh wow, it kind of looks like my Z intercooler.
This thing is literally a race car. Like, it's literally built like a race car.
And then, yeah, I mean, these are
Wow.
purpose-built
How
race
long
cars.
did it take for you to build?
30 hours. I tracked it, yeah. About 14 months.
Did you do any
Tip number, I think 210 last year. But you go to Ultima 141.
Oh, it's got a Corvette motor.
Full build, every step, every photos, tips,
Wow.
videos. It's all on there, yeah.
All right, this is right back to my pay grade. Good old D series. Man, an Eclipse. Love the 2G.
3 of them come down.
The back glass?
Yep.
What?
Back glass rolls down.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
This one's in good shape. Usually they're all rotted out around here. White interior on this vet. Wow. It seems longer than what I'm used to seeing these cars look like.
Look where the exhaust is.
It's like offset. Oh yeah, that's on purpose. Interesting exhaust placement. The wing is sweet. Goes well with the trunk. 1988 SCCA. Ah, yes. 5 lug. So this is a 98 to 01 Integra Type R. Another way you can tell is the headlight housings are black. These are like the squinty ones. Basically the circle is smaller. That means they're HID. So good. White on white is always classic. Something I always find interesting about Type Rs, now that I'm saying this you might notice this, they put a spacer here behind the lip so it fits right. Wow.
Nice car. Thanks, man.
Love it.
Yeah, you can take a picture.
Oh, thank you.
Over there, the legend. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that is a legend?
Yeah, that's a legend. Yeah.
I couldn't tell because there's no badge. I never see
No
that.
badges. Yeah, that is clean, dude. Thank you.
That is amazing.
Just got the one in the front on the grill. Everybody goes, "Is that a new car?" I'm like, no.
Wow. It still has all the red. Usually it flakes off. Even the
I
heat
just
shield's
hit it
black.
Yesterday,
Oh
I
man.
just ordered another one. Yeah,
That's amazing.
but yeah, I used to take it to Fields Honda
Uh-huh.
out in Yokohama, and he did all the work over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
In Japan?
yeah,
You owned this car in Japan?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long have you had this?
Like a year.
Oh,
I just
okay.
moved here.
Oh, cool,
Yeah,
Wow.
a little over a year now. Yeah.
ABS.
Driving the right-hand drive.
Huh.
You know what?
Wow, Clutch Master relocation all the way over here.
Used to right.
You see Clutch Master is over there. Factory Type R strut brace.
Brake booster went out, and he did a phenomenal job. So he's going to do with exhaust.
You know, Jimmy Oaks, RJ used to work at a Nissan dealer.
This is the new junkyard hood. We spent probably 3 hours wet sanding and buffing this. It's as good as we can get it.
You know, I never knew that they had this second thing, like you said in your last video.
Oh, really?
I never knew they
I
had
taught
that
you
service
something?
mode. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. There's a service mode.
Service, yeah, go ahead, do it.
Oh, this here.
Some cars have that option.
Is that where it goes, right?
Yeah, right there.
There we go.
Well, this notch has to sit in that.
Okay.
Not bad. I know it's not the factory finish, but
Dude, it looks awesome. Is that powder coated?
it is.
Okay, they didn't polish it. They powder coated it.
Yeah. And then I sanded all these down and painted these with aluminum refresh.
Man, it looks beautiful. I thought it was funny that you redid the things in the same spot.
Same exact spot, same color.
So funny.
Yeah.
Got the little mini battery.
Yeah, it's out of one of the Integras.
Saving weight though.
It is weight savings. You know, I did try and buy an Optima battery. They don't stock them anymore.
Oh, really?
It's like, oh, you got to special order it. I'm like,
they're so expensive. They used to have them in AutoZone.
That's where I went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mason just said that these are the same style headlight as the Diablo.
They are.
Yeah.
They actually are these headlights.
Yeah.
They say Nissan.
It says Nissan. Yeah. They put a carbon strip right here.
Yep. There's a. If you look at the Diablo, it has a strip of body color material or carbon to cover the Nissan. I saw that the windshield washer light was on.
Yeah.
That would drive me crazy. I can't stand lights on the dash. That would drive me crazy.
I'm sorry. I should have topped it
no,
off.
it's fine.
I'm sure you're looking at the whole drive here. How was it driving on the highway?
It was
Like old times?
the whole time. Every single mile, it got more and more familiar, and it felt normal.
That's awesome.
it felt so normal. Because when I first got in it, coming from my current car, it felt different. But then as we got here, it felt like I had never stopped driving it.
That's awesome.
I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah. It all came back to you,
It all
like
came
riding a
back.
bike.
Yep, rev matching downshifts and everything. It was.
Oh, one of these broke, so I put the new one on.
Oh yeah. I will say that I'm sure it's because of the lightweight flywheel, the one-piece drive shaft, all that. It just seems to rev quicker, like it just rev matches and stuff. It just it felt like it was really responsive, and it probably because of the new injectors.
I'm sure the injectors helped.
Yeah.
I did set the TPS back to factory spec too, so everything's dialed in.
I watched your video, and because I had a spare one of these in the stuff that I gave you, and I don't think it was bad. I just replaced it because I was trying to chase down that hesitation. So I didn't know if you remembered that there was another one in there.
I did remember. It was all the way at my brother's house though.
So you used your multimeter and got that back to normal.
0.45 volts.
Yeah. And is it the same one, or did you end up replacing it?
Oh, I didn't replace it. Same one. Yeah. So it was good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, not too bad.
That looks amazing. It runs great. Just to hear the old sounds and everything, everything about it, the smell, the sounds,
smell.
the feel. I mean, everything is so familiar. Did you put the strut bar on your car?
Funny you should say that. It's still at the chrome shop. I'm getting a chrome.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was hoping it'd come back in time, but it didn't get here.
Oh, that's neat.
And I got the base plates refinished or gloss black like this.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So I figured that'd be pretty sick.
This is really cool. I love when you have a car that has all this patina, but then you open the hood and everything's dialed.
Exactly.
You know,
Under the hood is what's most important.
It's not quite a rat rod, but it's that same concept of
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Resto mod, I guess they call it.
well maintained, but runs good.
Yeah.
You got any plans for it?
Really? I thought it was supposed to be the opposite.
That's what I thought too. No, he just
Thanks for coming, Gizmo.
I got his nose out. We had to get his nose wide.
Oh, so we're reading about it.
I as well.
It's really cool to see them next to each other. What a story they could both tell.
You know, the best part is the people who came here and recognized it all from the video.
Definitely cool.
It's fun to see, some of your fans actually recognize you and watch your channel grow.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Hard work pays off.
Yeah, definitely. You put in the hours, I'm sure. I've heard stories about the filming is one thing, but then you're editing and posting and
filming, editing, doing the work, finding parts, figuring out what's interesting. What do I want to do? Yeah, you know.
Well, and like when you take a part and you throw it and then it's on the car, it's like you don't see that 2 hours.
3 hours, yeah. You don't see the bloody knuckles. I'll show it sometimes, but you don't want to be repetitive either. So.
Yeah.
You gotta find a good balance.
For the best. I hope you get a shop. I hope you get a house with a shop on it. That'd be even better.
Oh, that'd be the dream. We'll get there.
Yep, we'll get there. Well, like I said, I watched legit street cars grow, Jimmy Oaks grow, all these guys. And you keep plugging away, it'll happen.
Appreciate that. Fun hanging out with you today.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, buddy.
We gotta do this again soon.
Yeah.
Well, maybe next year.
Yeah.
Now that it's winter.
What are your plans to drive in the winter, though? What do you drive?
I usually drive my Integra.
Okay.
But now that this has Blizzaks, maybe I'll see what this thing's about.
You gotta try it. I mean, if nothing else, you gotta go out and have some fun in it.
Yeah.
It's a blast. And those Blizzaks, I'm telling you, in the snow, it makes it a whole new car. Another fan of yours, buddy.
Maybe. Cool.
All right, see you guys.
Jeff.
Take it easy. Bye, Francie.
Good to see you again.
All right, which one do you want to drive?
I don't know. Which one should I drive?
Whichever you want. Well, I'm curious to hear from you guys. Is that the outcome you expected with this free 300ZX? Were you guys expecting Jeff to take it home with him? Or did you think he'd be okay just leaving it here? Regardless, I had a great time hanging out with him and getting to know him a little better. What do we got here? But now that I know for sure Jeff doesn't want the car back, we're gonna take off these tails and give them back to him. Oh, and the badge as well. But man, what a great time that was. This has been such a great story. I'm just happy that he was able to drive the car again, and he even admitted that it felt like old times. That's all I could ask for. It was all worth it. What's up, Mr. Tim?
It's still here.
This is what we think about your Tesla.
It's unrecognizable.
11/16. Well, alright guys, I think that's where we're going to end today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around yet again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.